Celeste Josephine Tolliver was, by all accounts, a very respectable girl. She ate her fruits and vegetables, which Aunt Anna kept in plentiful stores on the shelf, and was never stingy about snacks between meals. She adored her little cousins, who were like siblings to her, and best of all, she was polite, tidy, and prompt with her chores. It was clear to all that Celeste was a girl who liked her world to be a particular way: clean, neat, and organized. She even put herself to bed at night at a reasonable hour, and loved to listen to the soothing sound of her Omi reading Orion to sleep, nestled amongst her treasures. She was the sort of girl who read books, even novels, not because she was very interested in the content, but far more interested in the lofty words and secret etiquette within. The sort of girl who chastised the main characters for speaking and acting out of turn. Therefore, she thought it a dreadful thing when Orion threw his tantrums, because to Celeste, even a baby should behave properly. She believed his naps in the sun would be ruinous to his complexion, which was a line she read in a book and never forgot or stopped worrying over. Was her complexion ruined from all the hours spent on chores in the sunshine? She wondered this. What did a ruined complexion look like? She wondered that. And she wondered, when she tried to find these answers out in the mirror, whether she was pretty enough to worry at all. In books, ugly girls never had to worry about complexions. Her mother was pretty. No, her mother was beautiful. Celeste kept everything her beautiful mother ever sent her. Her best and sometimes worst days were spent watching for the mail. If it was a best day, Celeste would dutifully add the delivery to her collection. Posters and advertisements with her mother's name, M.M. Tolliver, printed on them. A genuine vase from China. Hats from Paris. Her mother had sent her a music box that played a composition of hers, a box of genuine jewelry, and even a painting with her in it. The letter had said, "To Celeste, I sat on the banks of a lazy river this afternoon and wetted my feet. It was such a beautiful sight that I felt inspired to compose a song. I shall play it this Saturday evening in Edinburgh." I believed the lad with the canvas and easel was only some roaming bohemian, only to find he is quite famous. He sent me a copy of the finished work, and I send it to you now, eternally, M.M. Celeste had also kept every postcard with every hastily written note scribed on their backs. Such pretty places her mother dazzled audiences within. When her mother came back to her, Celeste wanted to be the best and most perfect daughter for her. She even convinced Gopo to teach her a few songs on the old upright. But it wasn't only her mother Celeste thought of. She wanted to be good for her sweet Gopo and her lovely Omi and her wonderful aunties and uncle. Everyone said Auntie Anna was like a rabbit, but Celeste didn't see the resemblance, and she heard her father say her Auntie Helene, who was bolstering her studies, had become an old maid after all. She wanted to be good for father too, but somehow it was less important than being good for mother. She liked when father brought Uncle Ashley with him. Uncle Ashley would tell stories about them fighting over her mother when they were boys, doing things to impress her. Uncle Ashley ruined all of Granny Danielle's rose bushes one season by picking them all for her beautiful mother, who, according to Ashley, never even so much as looked at him. That story always made Celeste smile. She also had a friend, Rose Crosby, who visited once a week with her parents. Rose did not have a delicate complexion that needed saving from the sun, yet Celeste always felt Rose was pretty anyway. She was dimpled and curled where Celeste was scrawny. Rose was a terrible shy thing though. She was all right around her kin, but so meek when they were alone. Celeste liked that. It meant the girl wasn't perfect after all. She would say things like, "Can I ask you a question?" and then tremble with nerves. Once, Rose said, "I overheard my mama said your mama isn't coming back because she don't want to be a mother. Is that true?" Celeste had never heard such a thing, but said, "People who eavesdrop grow big ears. You know, follow me." Would someone whose mother doesn't want them send their child so much? I don't think so. I have dolls and toys and glittering things, and she sends me all the papers that mention her name. I even have a map to see where she's been. I'm sorry, I didn't know. Celeste forgave her. Good girls are meant to be magnanimous, after all. She even forgave Orion for blemishing the family name by running around without a stitch on. And on the rainiest day and night of the year, it was a busy day and night. Pip had muddied the cottage house. There was no end of shrieking from Hazel, which gave Omi a splitting headache. Though Omi said it wasn't Hazel's crying that had split her, but some news Celeste didn't understand. Some baron or prince or something, somewhere far away, had been assimilated. No, assassinated. And now the whole world was upset. Omi said she was so worried that it hurt her, and she laid around all month. Celeste couldn't see why. She'd just been about to get a cold cloth for Omi when she saw something. Someone out the window. Mother? Mommy? You're home! Wait. You're not my mother. You must be Celeste.